Right, hello then folks, new project rifle. I went down to Solware at Tamworth and been thinking about getting a small hunting rifle and decided to go back to Reximex because really good value, well made, very accurate and not too expensive. So what I was going to do was get a .25, but they didn't have any in, so I've got a 177, and this is going to be the new project rifle. What I will do in the future is get a barrel upgrade kit, so I'll either get a 2.2 or a 2.5, probably 2.5, close range aviator. It is intended for hunting, so it don't need to be a big shot count. This one, I have been testing it and I've been getting about 60 usable shots unregulated. But the first part of that project will be fitting a regulator. So what did I get? Well, it didn't come in this box, that's for sure. But as you can probably see from the badge on the box, it was a Reximex Myth Lite, and it's one of the latest from the Myth range. It only comes with a 130cc air tube, so the bottle on the back, that has now been replaced by an AR style stock, so it's collapsible. Well, anyway, let's get it out of the box, you'll see. So this case was from my H&N Collection. So that is the rifle, and that's how it comes, basically minus the scope obviously. Okay, so it comes with two magazines. So this one's 177, so it comes with two magazines, and you can see one can fit in the rifle, and then you've got another one that can be actually on the mounted in the breech. It's got a Foster fitting quick fill, so that saves losing probes and things, so that's a great idea. Comes basically with a cover for the half/20 UNF thread, so thread adapter, just basically a barrel brake, not even an air stripper. So that's fully closed. I'll just get the info out, what I've wrote down. So right, so closed, it's 807mm or 32 inches. Fully open, it's 885mm or 34.8 inches. The weight minus the scope is 2.8 kilogram or 6 pounds. So this one's probably weighing around 7.5 pounds with a scope on it. Comes standard with a Picatinny rail underneath, and it's also got a stud at the bottom for a sling. Can't see a sling point at the back, but it has got a pick rail underneath, so you could fit one to that. We can fit a monopod to that. It is adjustable on the butt, so by pressing the side button we can raise the cheek piece. And it's also got, now where is it, hang on, just raise it, you'll see it probably then. It's also got a Allen bolt there, so if you undo that it slides forward and back, so you've got reach on that as well, forward or back. Now for me it needs to be almost fully open, or the next one down about there. Yeah, fully closed, it would suit a young kid or a female or whatever, something that's not quite so big. Okay, cross bolt safety on the side. So push it in with your thumb from the left hand side, safety is on. Push it with your index finger, it's ready to fire. It's also got a 2-stage adjustable trigger, and it's got an adjustable trigger show for cant and up and down. So I normally point, because I'm right-handed, point it slightly to the right on mine. On top, it's got a Picatinny and doverail combined. Now this one is synthetic. They also come with a walnut stock if you want a walnut stock, but even the walnut stock has the rear M4 style butt at the back. Right, so I've been using my bipod, been taking that off and using the silencer, so all these things you'll have to add to the length and the weight. Comes with a little box with your spear mag in it, and it's got a single shot loader, which they're all crap. I suggest if you want a single shot loader, look up Bob Pattenden, he does really good ones. It's also got a bag in it with assortment of Allen keys, burst discs, it's actually got adapters in it as well for an air tank or pump. But like I say, it'll feel straight from the bottom. You don't need a probe for this, so no worries about losing parts. Now I did test it with Webley Acapel, and yesterday I got some Baracuda 8s. These are laser accurate. I mean, probably one of the best pellets to come along in the last year are the H&N Baracuda 8s. The good thing about H&N, it's a harder lead mix, so you don't get many bent skirts like you do with JSBs, and they're very accurate. So if you've got a rifle and you can't find anything to zero the rifle in, because it's a fussy barrel, just try some of them. You probably find they'll be all right, and they're not too expensive. I got those from iHunter. I think it was £8.50 plus a couple of quid postage, something like that, or £2.50. So I think I could buy them as cheap delivered as what some places are charging to sell them. So just a few things to look at then. Synthetic or walnut stock available. It's 130mm air tube, and in UK sub 12 foot pans or 16 joules, they claim 80 shots in 177 and 100 shots in 22. Now, because it's not regulated, you're going to get 60 usable shots across the range there. Like I say, it's got a crossbolt safety, adjustable 2-stage trigger, adjustable buttstock, which replaces the air bottle in the original rifle, and that's what makes this a hunter rather than an all-day target rifle on the range. And I wanted something small, so when I go ratting and sit in the car, I just open the window. It's not too long or too bulky, because compare this to the Pretensis, which is right out there. They're too long for inside a car, but that one's fine. 2 magazines you get. In 177 you get 14 shots, in 22 it's 12, I think in 25 it's 10. Rifle barrel 380mm or 15 inches. Now the good thing with the Reximex, you can buy the aftermarket barrel kits, you can even buy the air tube, so you can adjust everything on your rifle. You could get a longer air tube if you wanted and a longer barrel. If you did want the extra length, you get more power that way, so you'd have to tune it down. But I'm going to regulate this, so I should get plenty of shots from it. Yeah, weight, like I say, is 2.8 kilograms or 6 pounds. Length, fully open, 885 millimeters or 34.8. And fully closed, as it is now, is 807 millimeters or 32 inches. So you can get a shorter bag or whatever. Just take your silencer off if you want to compact things like I did there. Add a bipod if you want to shoot. So that is the rifle in its basic form. Now, what I did do when I first got it, before I shot it, I took the barrel off. Luckily, on this one, they did not put an anti-tamper on the barrel grub screw. They used to. Well, they've stopped doing it now because there's no need for it. The barrel is already ported fully open. So if you can remove the barrel, it saves a lot of problems later down the line if you multi-fed your barrel and you need to get a pellet out, or just cleaning it alone. So you just remove the 2 grub screws, which I think are 3mm. Remove the barrel band at the front. I think that's 1mm on both sides. Remove your cap and it will just pull off, and then just pull it through. Now, like most Turkish rifles, the barrels are normally gunked up with preservative while they wait on the shelves to be sold. So you need to get all that gunk out before you start shooting it, otherwise you'll get bad results on your accuracy and wonder why your rifle's not shooting right. Well, that's basically what will solve it. It took me about 20 pull-throughs to get it clean. So that's pretty dirty, isn't it? If you want to remove your stock, you need to take out the crossbolt safety. So basically, on the left-hand side, you've got a flathead cut in it for a screwdriver. Just unscrew it. Once it's unscrewed, you basically pull that through, and you got that bit on the side. Screw it together so you don't lose it. Then underneath where the magazine is, which is a bit of a tight fit, but there's a 5mm bolt in there, and that's what that is basically what holds the stock in. And that's it. So magazine on, so you ain't going to lose that. It's pretty tight fit. So the stock will come off, and there are 2 anti-tampers on it. One is for the actual cylinder. The one at the front is normally not anti-tamper, but the one behind it is. So what you can do, Bagnall and Kirkwood, they'll sell little kits. Now, I tried to do it myself, but the things are so hard and the metal on it. But what they do, they sell a rub screw, which is the same size as the one on the rifle. So what you do, you will screw the grub screw in the rifle, and then they send you a drill bit. I think it's about 2.5mm. So you'll screw that in the rifle, put your drill bit in your drill, and basically that protects the side of the rifle while you drill out the anti-tamper. So basically, if you get it right first time, you should drill into that, and then when you've drilled into that, the other part of the kit, you've just got a torque bit. Where is it? Which is there. So we'll drill so far down into it, unscrew the actual grub screw, put that in, tap it with a hammer, and if you unscrew it right and it grips, it should unscrew the actual snap-off screw. If not, just take it dead steady, measure the distance down to where the actual valve is, using the hole in the front grub, where the front grub screw is, to measure the depth of it. Make sure we don't drill any further than that depth, and you can drill it out. That's what I had to do. It didn't grip for me. That's just the way it goes sometimes. Sometimes it'll come out that easy. Other times you just got to take it easy. But yeah, so you can get that from Bagner & Kirkwood. I think it charged about £9. I did try drilling my own grub screw out, but it's just too hard, and it takes too long to do it. So you might, I think you can just get the grub screw on its own for about £4, ready drilled out. It's definitely worth paying the extra money than trying to do it yourself, to be honest, unless you've got a really good drill setup or a lathe or something. So they're the bits you got. You got spare O-rings for the, yeah, what are they for? You've got, yeah, you've got 2 O-rings. Now they're quite big. They could be the barrel O-rings, but there's 2 in that anyway, along with a couple of copper, what do you call them, like blast caps. So if you overfill the rifle, it will blow at the cap, leak air. But although it says 200 bar, these look exactly the same size cylinders as on the Regime, and you can fill that to 240, 250. But it's pointless going above that in an unregulated rifle, because you won't gain any difference. So it comes with a manual, and it's that new. They've not even got the light on it. It's the older version. So if you look at that, it's basically the warranty, your warnings on using PCPs and the dangers, safety review, general instruction and operating safety, manual safety, operating instructions, filling the air, loading the air gun, unloading and uncocking the air gun. So you can decock this. So to decock, it's cocked now. Just hold the actual cocking lever, pull the trigger, just let it go under pressure, and that's decocked it. So it's decockable. Jammed ammo, it talks about that. I'll have to look into that, because maybe that's why they have took the grub screw out. Maybe you'll have to tell me if you got one of these. Did your barrel have a anti-tamper on it or not? I know originally they did. I think the last one I got, I was out of Pretensis. I'm not sure if that did or not. But pad adjustment, maintenance, replacement of O-rings, storage, mechanism parts and part numbers. So it's got everything in here, schematics and a lot. So just go to jammed ammo, page 8. See what it says. Right, jammed ammo. The jammed ammo is usually caused by firing the air gun when the air pressure is too low. Well, that's one reason, or you could double feed it. Please do not operate your air gun below 100 bar air pressure. Never try to look through the barrel to see if a jammed ammo is cleared. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? Never look down the barrel of a gun. Make sure the air gun is safe position and pointed in a safe direction. Pull the cocking handle back to its rearmost position. Insert a cleaning rod of the proper size into the barrel, starting from the muzzle end. Barrel may be damaged if the clearing rod is not proper size. Cocking handle must be at the rearmost position for the jammed ammo to clear the breech. When it is pushed out by the ramrod, push or tap ammo towards the breech end of the barrel until the pellet is extracted from the chamber. Operate carefully in order not to damage the chamber sealing O-ring Well, I think the O-ring is on the actual barrel on the inside of it. Remove and discard the ammo. Do not reuse the ammo. If you are not successful removing the jammed ammo following above instructions, take no further action. Reximex technical service or an authorised service station will unjam your air gun free of charge during the warranty period. That's worth knowing, really. And it goes on about trigger adjustment, but yeah, I did find it easier to take the barrel off, and then you can, it's off the rifle, you can look down the barrel, then it's not going to shoot, is it? And you can see where the pellet is and things like that. But I took it off, gave the barrel a good clean, so yeah, shooting very well. Up next, zeroing the rifle in to the 1-leaf MT1000 thermal scope, and as you'll see, it's laser accurate. Once I zero it in, everything's going on the same hole using these pellets. So highly recommended for Reximex or any of the Turkish made rifles. All the things that you come with the actual package, which weren't done, so I'll probably do it myself. Sometimes I'll do this at range right. You've got a shot count card there, checking the muzzle energy. It's not been filled in. You've got a target card, which is sometimes shoot at, that's not been filled in. So basically it's come straight off the shelf, this one. Big shout out to Solware, as usual. Good service from them. And they didn't have it in when I got in touch with them, but it was there by the following day. So yeah, they don't take long. If you've not got one and you need one, you can normally get it in the next day, so that you're not really hanging around a lot. So that is the initial look at the latest Reximex Myth Lite. Same again on the right hand side, you've got a power screw there. So fully down, it's going to be low power. I'll just keep it fully open. So gauge on the side, that reads the pressure in the valve. Now what you can do, you can replace the front fill valve with a fill valve stroke fill gauge all in one. Probably around 50 quid if you've got any in stock. So if you do regulate it, that will then be your regulator pressure, and the front one will be your basically fill pressure in the air cylinder. So that'll probably be an option I'll do. You can also get longer cylinders if you want to add shot count that way. But anyway, we'll find out as we go on with the project. So up next, zeroing the rifle in. So I'll catch you in a minute. Alright, I've took the barrel off of the Reximex Myth Lite, so I can make sure it's clean and can pull it through. Good thing this time, the 2 screws holding the barrel in, which is there and there, didn't have a snap-off anti-tamper screw above it, which is a great idea because you don't need to have anti-tamper on the barrel. It's this one. It's already fully open for a 1/7/7, 3mm across, so that's plenty of capacity. The actual restriction in these are on the transfer port on the valve. So yeah, that's good. So range right. You've done it this time, but stay with it. Don't put anti-tamper on the barrels. So if you get a blockage or you need to give it a good clean, it's best with the barrel off. So there we go. So what I'm going to do now is pull through the barrel for best results. So that's the first pull through the barrel. Okay then folks, I've got the Reximex Myth Lite. Changing the pellet on it. I did have the Webley Pellet on it, 7.9 grains. They was averaging 11.3 foot-pounds. I'm getting about 60 usable shots, that kind of power, between 11.4 and probably 11. So I'll change it to a different pellet today. That's the Baracuda 8. Got the thermal scope on it from Monmouth, the MT1000. Just going to zero that in and we'll take it from there. I've got the one-piece mount on this, and it's a quick release mount, so I'm just testing that out as well. So you can swap between scopes. The lens I'm using on it at the moment is the 35mm lens. I've got a 50mm lens for it. I'm using this one at the moment, so I'll start recording. I'll try the different colour palettes for it as well, see what the best is for these conditions. Go with that one. So you can see where the point of impact is. Safety off. See at the moment. It's going to be higher. Zoom in slightly. got a wood background, so oh, I saw that, so we're going left. So I'm going to adjust the scope. Right, so just going to zoom in a bit. See where this next one goes now. I think I've got the windage right, I just need to see what the elevation is. Just want to go up a bit. Now the new update with this, as soon as you press on the X or Y on the adjustments, it freeze frames it. It's the new update for the firmware, which is really good. Okay, so what I'm going to do this time, it's going to fire a shot on the target and then we'll fire at that point of impact. Might need to come up slightly. Yeah, just come up a bit. Same again. Yeah, where I was aiming. Yeah. So we're zeroed. All I need to do now is chronograph the pellets, put all the ballistic information in, and the scope should shoot wherever I aim, or the rifle should. So safety on. Still see the hot spots there and there from right at the beginning, so even 5 minutes after you can still see where the point of impact was. Just going to change the colour of the reticle and go for white, I think. Let's go for yellow. That's a new one to the ring. Yeah, that's okay. Front corner pellet.
it.